My name is Lois Nachibuka and I'm your examiner for the IELTS academic speaking test today. May I have your identification, please?
Oh, sure. You can have a passport.
Thank you. What is your name?
My name is Sally Atuku.
Sally Achuku. And what shall I call you?
I prefer Sally because it has a ring to it.
Right. And where do you come from?
I come from Chengera currently, but I plan in future to stay in Mienga with my auntie because it's a more organized environment.
Right. Let's talk about weekends, Sally. What do you usually do at the weekend?
I spoil myself because weekdays I work very hard, so work with no play makes Sally a dull girl. So on weekends I go and do some sports. I love jogging, I love sit-ups, and then I also swim. I swim with my family. They love the water. So it's a great time and we just try to relax and lose all the stress for the week.
Right. What do you think you'll be doing next weekend?
Oh, next weekend, I'm excited about it already. I'm preparing a birthday surprise for one of my girlfriends. I know she's going to be very flabbergasted because she has no idea about this upcoming surprise. But first of all, I'm going to bathe her, pour water on her so that she can become clean from all the dust of the previous year. I'm going to shower her with gifts and cakes. Yeah, I know she's going to be super happy.
Thank you. Do you enjoy your weekends now more than you did when you were a child?
Oh yes, sure. I really enjoy my weekends at the moment more than when I was a child. Currently, I am more in charge, and before, when I was still a child, my parents used to plan everything for me, so I literally walked in their footsteps. But I'm excited to walk in my own footsteps now, to make my decisions and be accountable for them. So I'm enjoying myself much more now than before.
Right. And how important is it for you to relax at the end of the week?
Extremely important. If I don't get relaxed, I can get tensed up and be a problem to everyone around me. An extremely loaded head is very dangerous. It can burst, and I wouldn't want to burst out to any other person. So I try as much as possible to relax and ensure that I rejuvenate for the new week. So when I start a new week, I start with new energy, new inspirations and hopes, and that is what has kept me sailing higher and higher.
Thank you. Let's talk about accommodation. Where do you stay?
Oh, accommodation. Currently, I'm residing in Chengera. It's a small town on Masaka Road. But if I make more money, I hope to reside in Mienga, where my auntie lives. It's a bigger and more organized homestead, and I would love to stay in such a place.
Excellent. So, do you stay in a bungalow or an apartment?
Currently, I'm staying in a bungalow, in a wall fence. It's quite seclusive and peaceful in there, cut off from all the noise of the neighbors, and I get to do my things when I'm home. So I love my time when I'm home. I feel like I can manage myself better.
Right. Thank you very much. That's the end of part one. We will now move on to describing something for me. I'm going to ask you to describe something which is very important to you. You should say where you got it from, how long you have had it, what you use it for, and explain why it is important to you. Okay? You will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about it and to plan what you're going to say. You can make notes if you want to. Sally, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Right, please talk about your thing.
Oh yes, I'm excited to talk about the thing I love most. The thing I love most is my watch. I love my watch most because I got it from a very special lady who who resides in my heart, and that is my mom, Joyce Opio. She gave it to me during my birthday party, and I was very flabbergasted by her choice because she got me an extremely amazing watch, if you can see, and it doesn't fade, it doesn't change, and I've held it for the last 3 years. So I love it because it's coming from someone who is very special, and every time I look at it, I think about her. I use it for telling time, and time waits for no man, so I need to keep on track with all my activities. So this gift helps me to keep on track with every activity and the different appointments I have every other day. So this watch is very important to me and has helped me to keep up with all my appointments and be on time. I love it so much, and it's very special. It has amazing colors. Gold is one of my best colors, so I could wear it and blend it with almost all my clothes. So it's an amazing gift. I own it, and I always keep it in memory of my mom. Yes, I really like my watch. I'd do anything to protect it. And if you steal this watch from me, you'll have taken my life along, because my life is tied to it based on the fact of the person who gave it to me. She is very important. She's in my heart. She's my first love. Yes, of course now I'm married, but she comes first. Sorry for Mr. But mommy is always number one.
Okay, thank you. And did you tell other people about this watch?
Oh sure, I showed it around. I opened it. Immediately it was well wrapped. You know, she's very artistic in her presentations. She doesn't give everything just like that. Everything she gives in more time and make sure she gives it the best. So it was the best wrapped gift on my birthday. So I had to open it even before everyone. And when I saw the gift, I went like, wow. I was so amazed. I was the happiest baby alive that very day. So I had to show it to all the visitors, and she was very happy that I was proud of her gift.
Okay. Do you enjoy giving gifts?
Oh yes, I do. I love gifting, and I love it when I give someone and they show they're excited. It really blesses me, and I feel great that I have touched someone's life. I purpose to be someone who brings joy and laughter in people's lives. So every time I make a difference, even if I give you a sweet and a smile, that will make a difference in my life too.
Thank you. Let's consider first of all giving gifts in families. On what occasions do family members give gifts to each other?
In our family, for example, we don't usually gift each other except during Christmas seasons, because that is the only time that we get together as family. The rest of the year we are all running up and down, making a coin here and a coin there, because everyone needs a penny to keep surviving. So we only meet during Christmas time. It's really exciting. The spark is great because we've missed each other the whole year, so we gift each other whatever we can land on. There is a lot of food. We eat a lot during Christmas. Many cows lose their lives to us because it's time for celebration, and there is no feast without food. So why not? So we celebrate, we feast, we make merry, we drink, and yeah.
Thank you. Is giving gifts important in families?
Oh yes, it is very important, because it is a way to show appreciation, and it's very important that everyone feels appreciated, and it makes people think that yeah, someone cares about me. So even if I don't give you a gift, but if I can appreciate you, that's also a gift in its own way. But gifts are extremely important because they add something tangible to the usual praises and appreciations we give each other.
Thank you. Let's consider giving gifts in society. What situations in business are there when people might give gifts?
Wow, that's a very good question. Businesses need to also give gifts, especially to customers, to motivate their customers in particular seasons. For example, in festive seasons, They could do discounts, they could give out gifts to get customers to buy more, and also the customers will feel like they have gotten a kickback for supporting this particular business throughout the year. So it's very important that the customers know that the business that they deal with care about them.
Right. And what sort of aid do governments give to other countries?
Oh, governments give different kinds of aids. For example, financial. Some governments support other countries' economies to help them sustain their budgets. It's not all merry in all countries. There are countries that are suffering for one reason or the other. Pandemics, wars, all these disasters, floods. So governments need to keep helping one another to keep the economy standing, because if your neighbor is not okay, they'll come and be a problem to you. So it's very important that governments extend financial aid and any kind of aid, even security aid, to other countries.
Thank you. Sally, do you think that parents are spending enough time with their children these days?
Oh no. Parents these days have left parenting to the internet, which is very, very absurd. Personally, I try as much as possible to balance my work schedule and my parenting. To me, parenting is a full-time ministry, because in the olden days, our children, for us, we grew up when our parents gave us all the attention and the whole community cared about us. But the things have changed. Currently, the children are taken care of by just a nuclear setup. People stay because of cost cutting, they stay in fences, and children are taken care of by maids. And they don't even know, some parents don't even know how many children they have. That is very, very unbelievable, actually.
Thank you. That is the end of the test.